Hello everyone. Uh, my disclaimer at the beginning of this video is I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a guy with a very small YouTube channel, very amateur YouTube channel. I have the problem where I start a project and I don't finish it. It's kind of, it's different like when I have to fix, like say when one of my two Rangers is broken down, the other one that I'm driving breaks down, and I have no choice but fixing it or fixing the other one. That, when I'm desperate, when I'm pushed into a corner, I will fix one of them. I will get it done. I might miss a day or two of work, or my regular routine might get interrupted, but I'm talking about projects like, if you've seen other videos on my channel, I've been working on mounting a mower deck in front of my Toro 520 Xi garden tractor. And I have not worked on it much in the last, 2, maybe 3 weeks. Well, oh boy, that guy's getting over the yellow line. Well, I did buy some parts. I bought some, a rebuild kit for a mower deck spindle that I'm going to use to slow down the blade tip speed, so I did that early this last week. It's Saturday, September 28th, the year 2024, but, excuse me, got a little bit of congestion in my sinuses. I'm sorry. I'm in my late 50s. I had at least 3 that I know of. There might have been a 4th trauma that I had up to age 8. One of them I only had a flashback of, I don't know, about 5 years ago. I'm not going to describe it. And when I was 5 years old, about 5 years old, I was with my parents when we found a suicide. A guy had left, drove his truck into the garage, attached garage, and closed the door and left the truck running and died. He ended his life that way. When I was about 7, on our dairy farm, I was sent out to get the cows to come in for milking. And this one cow was in her stall, and I got in front of her, and I put my finger right in the middle of her forehead as she was backing out. She got this angry look on her face, and she stopped backing out, and then she proceeded back into the stall and pinned me and butted her head against my chest. And this cow literally would have killed me. Would have killed me if I hadn't screamed, and then my brother Blaine heard me and yelled. As soon as the cow heard my brother Blaine, she backed off. So, what else? What was the other trauma? The other trauma happened at a hospital, and I'm not going to describe it. I've had a lot of therapy in my life. I mean, I on and off therapy totaling, I think, over 11 years. And back in the late 90s, I was in therapy for, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years. And one day I told my psychologist that my mind was my playground. And he was kind of stunned to hear that. You know, my mind was my playground because I just let my imagination go. You know, my very creative, imaginative mind about building different things. And he says, that's a sign of trauma. And this is known in the world of psychology, that people who have been through traumas can have, their mind can be sometimes in a fantasy world. And he said this, he told me this was more typical of women than men. I don't know if that has to do with the makeup of the female brain versus male brain, or whether women get traumatized on a higher percentage level than men do or not. I don't know. But so, like porn. If you look at porn, you're looking at, you know, whether it's a picture or a video, you're looking at a person or multiple persons engaging in something, and you don't know them. You're not there. You're not with them. You're not in love with that person. You don't know that person. You are just watching what they're doing. That's another fantasy world, in my opinion. And so, with these projects, like building something, lately I've been kind of losing interest on this building, adapting this snapper mower deck to the front of my Toro 520xi. I'm just noticing I'm losing interest in it. And I'm wondering if this building this project has been essentially part of a fantasy world. You know, I thought, oh, this would be a fun project. You know, Toro never offered a kit to put a mower deck in front of a Toro 5xi series garden tractor like I have 5 of. And I thought, oh, it'd be fun to do something that nobody's done that I know of. And then so my theory is that I'm getting to the end of this project and I'm losing the fantasy. I'm losing the fantasy, or maybe it's coming out not exactly the way I thought it would, and I'm losing interest in it. So I look back at my life. I have had more projects. I got storage in these pole barns on an old farm. I have had so many projects that I've just had to, you know, sell some of them, or sell them half finished. Just, you know, looking at my health, dealing with Lyme disease, and I'm thinking, you know, I just don't have time. I have other things to do that are more important than this. I don't have enough energy. I need to focus my energy on fixing my trucks and cleaning up my messy life and freeing up space in the storage. And then I've sold, I don't know how many different projects over the years. And, you know, in case I had a heart attack or a stroke or something happened and I died, you know, the less stuff that is left over that my brothers have to deal with, the better. And so, but that's my theory on not finishing a project. The fantasy kind of fades and then turns into reality, and reality doesn't look like the fantasy, or there's not a playground for this project to be in. I don't know. Maybe if a good psychologist could watch this video, listen to me, and I would love to hear a good psychologist reply and tell me if my theory has good standing. Well, I'm a little bit late for work at the pizza place here, so, and I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something more to say, and then there would be video number 2. But unless I upload another video, just consider this one said and done. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye.